Hello there everyone, my name is Sam and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now in this video we're going to take a look at the Bitcoin and what's going on and what it's doing so that you're updated and so that's because we are in a short basically, so we need to understand exactly what's happening. So I'm going to tell you all of it, and then also in this video I want to teach you a very cool trick that you can personally use. I'm going to do it for free, which you can use to take epic trades. So watch this video from the beginning and until the end. This is going to be a very special video with a very special treat at the end. And if you're brand new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button and also hit that notification bell so that you're always notified when I make a new upload. And don't forget that there is a link to my free Telegram channel down in the description of this video so that you're always alerted. And it's a big trading community that is just worth joining in general, communicating and learning and discussing markets, etc. So go ahead and join it right now. And of course, without any further ado, let's just quickly get into it. Let's get Bitcoin out of the way. I wanted to cover some news today, but quite frankly, didn't really see anything of worthy of talking about. I mean, some of the small things here and there that could make maybe a separate video. Let me know that in the comments right now if I should make another video today separate, talking about the news and the markets in general and how I see things developing, because something, and just to give you a taste of it, something is telling me that right now what we are currently seeing in NASDAQ, S&P 500 and NASDAQ, it's not going to be sustainable. So, but let me know in the comments if I should make a separate video about it. So, nope, not this one. So basically, it's really, it's just beautiful. I mean, how technical analysis works sometimes, especially when you understand sentiment, etc. So right now, as I told you in the previous video, that we are currently in a huge danger zone. And so we still are, because we had this incredible support in this vicinity. Right here, there it is, obvious, very simple to see, and we broke below it with quite a bit of volume right here, so we closed right below it, so it was our signal to enter into a short trade. I mean, just technically, because entering into a short trade here would have been, a kamikaze act, but if you've done it, then good for you. And by the way, let me know that in the comments whether you've made some money in the past week as well, because we've been making some good trades here, so let me know that in the comments. So, and basically what I'm seeing right now is that we are currently stabilizing below this this resistance. It used to be our resistance. Look, rejection, 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 and then finally when we started breaking this, the biggest hope was here and here, because here it actually turned into support, but now we broke down this. This is the definition of weakness. This is the definition of the change in momentum. Of course, not financial advice. Anything can change at any given moment, and we as traders can only act on what we can see. And for that reason, if you want to become one of my students at my university grade trading education, a 5 months long certified and accredited trading learning programs, then go to offer.thomascrollo.com. There are still a few seats left, literally a few, with a 50% discount, a recession special where I cover 50% of the tuition myself. So use this as an incredible opportunity. Links down below as well. So, and basically right now we are consolidating here, but again, still huge weakness for the price. If we're going to go to a smaller time frame, then we're going to see that we are forming some kind of a wedge, some kind of a channel with distinct resistance as well as a distinct support. And again, the point of invalidation of this whole pattern, of everything that I've been talking about, the whole danger for Bitcoin right now is basically the actual break above again and stabilization above 24,200. So basically breaking out of this channel right here, this would probably invalidate the current scenario. And further, the biggest invalidation, of course, would be the stabilization above this resistance that we just did not manage to break above. So this is something, if we stabilize above, again, I probably will not keep a short trade for that long, but anyway, so this would be like the massive invalidation. It would be the short-term invalidation of this whole short scenario, but the confirmation would be a move downward and the break of this one and a move towards 22,700, which is the initial target for this whole formation of this whole move downward. That's my personal, honest and humble opinion. So when it comes to Ethereum, what it's doing right now is also, testing the nerves, so to speak. But it's not looking as bad as Bitcoin, because we constantly are making higher highs, and it's just looking in general much smoother. And again, everybody's expecting the merge, etc., and the biggest event, triple halving of Ethereum. So for that reason, obviously. So we had a big pump and we are in a, again, as I spoke about it before, we are in this almost like in the middle of this daily wedge, which is just incredibly powerful. I mean, surprisingly powerful. And right now we are forming, let's go to a smaller one, an obvious wedge here. So on obvious resistance, we're currently testing it. So actually, if it breaks above, could be some kind of a nice long trade. You can try and long it up to 2K. Personally, I wouldn't in this vicinity. It's just already overheated in my opinion. But again, the merge, it's a bit of a different situation. So if you're this kind of a believer in it, then you can actually take it as just a technical into trend trade. But here, what we have is also this very important support. So if we break down, then our next target for Ethereum is going to be $1,730, which is previously a very important resistance for us. So that's that for that. But now, very important, let me teach you a cool skill that will be enabling you to take really cool trades that most of you have actually never even thought about. So you've stuck around till the end of this video, so let me just show it to you right now. But before I do, remember that if you want to be trading actively yourself, longing or shorting Bitcoin or really any other cryptocurrency, how I'm going to show you in just a second, you can do it over on BitGet. And over on BitGet right now, there is a link down in the description of this video. You can get this insane list of bonuses, 15% off trading fees. Sign up bonus, you'll get just $5 for just signing up using my link down in the description or in the pinned comment. Then you can deposit and get up to $8,000 in initial deposit bonuses. Then you can also get a 10% payback when you move from spot to futures. And I'm going to link a full course, crypto course right here, so you can check it out and actually learn how to claim all those insane bonuses. And you can get a $50 bonus for reaching just $50,000 in trading volume, which sounds like a lot, but it's not. And then lastly, if you deposit more than $500, you'll get my famous crypto course absolutely for free, sent to your email within a few days. So use my link and join all these insane bonuses. And BitGet is a really great trading platform, and they also have really cool copy trading feature. They're the biggest in the world of crypto copy trading, when you can actually copy other traders. I'm gonna link a tutorial to copy trading right here. Check it out, it's a really cool feature. So now, without any further ado, let me show you this thing right here, which is called token unlocks. So basically what this shows us is when a certain coin is gonna do an unlock of a certain amount of tokens. Because remember, each single coin initially, when there's rising certain rounds and doing certain pre-sales, when they're inviting influencers and to pump it, so to speak, so they're giving certain allocations to different funds and investors and influencers, and oftentimes those tokens are going to be vested for a certain amount of time. So basically, you cannot just go out as an investor and just sell them immediately. So they're getting unlocked at a certain period of time, and they're usually, those unlock periods are different, and they have different timelines and different dates for different sizes, etc. It's all based on the tokenomics of a certain token. So, but here in this website, you can actually track when and what kind of an amount will be unlocked for a certain coin. So just to give you an idea, like for example here, this is Bybit's token, BitDAO, and there's going to be a huge unlock coming, 4.5%, $260 million. It's going to be coming basically in 30 days, so a month from now. But if there just was a huge unlock in Bybit, let's just take a look at it. So here it is, BIT. And as you can see, look what has happened. Look at this move, and a lot of people will say, oh wow, it's just selling, what's going on? Look at this drop right here. Guess why did this happen? And now it's retracing very hard. Let me just give you a very small, simple explanation. So it dropped down 40%. Look at this, it's ridiculous. And the thing is that the reason was because it just recently, literally like the other day, it had a huge unlock of close to $500 million of tokens that just got dumped into the market, and that's it. So this is something that, for example, it's got nothing to do with the fundamentals of the token or the market, etc., anything. It's just the investors are dumping it. So, and those that just were sitting in it for a while. So it's just, that's why oftentimes these kinds of effects can actually retrace really quickly in a V-shape format. Not always, again, everything can be very different, but sometimes they do, because the fundamentals don't change, the market doesn't change, it's just the temp of the token of the investors. So when you know that there's going to be a huge unlock somewhere in this vicinity, you can take a very beautiful short trade into an upcoming unlock of a certain token, and for that you can go to token unlocks. And of course, again, not financial advice, this can affect the market always differently depending on macro environment and technical analysis, etc. But also you have to understand the things like, you know, the circulating supply of a certain token. How big of an unlock is it? Like, for example, for the ape coin, it's coming in 14 hours, and you can, for example, just practice and see how this is going to affect ape coin. And currently we'll see that it's about like 0.7%, so $46 million. ApeCoin is quite large, so I wouldn't really say, because the market cap is $2 billion, and this actually shows the market cap right here. So you can actually evaluate, you know, how much of a drop could it be. Like, for example, here, the one that was unlocked just a few days ago, the unlock was worth about 500 million. So it was huge. So for that reason, we saw this kind of a 40% decline. But if you're going in to, you know, with a perpetual contract, and you're going in with some small and reasonable amount of leverage, this can be like life-changing money when something drops like 40%. And these kinds of things you can actually predict using the understanding of huge token unlocks, and this list right here. So go to tokenunlocks.app. And as always, I'm going to link my free course right here for crypto. Check it out. And as always, stay smart, stay rich. Best of luck with your trades. Tom Scrallo, peace out, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.